You ready, Molly? Call the Cheyenne County Board of Commissioner meeting to order. We'll start with the flag salute, then we'll do 30 seconds of silence for Roger, if that's okay.
Yep.
I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Didn't the fire department have this? No,
That's addressed to you.
no, but I mean. You good with everything? Mm-hmm. Yep. Make a motion to approve the minutes and the warrants. I'll second that motion. Been moved and seconded to approve the minutes and warrants as stated. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed?
Through there. There was another.
Okay. Sorry, got mixed up on the bottom. On the very back of those. I saw it when you were.
Oh, here it is. I have you approved my R&R estimated notice statement, and that was, we had just done that.
That wasn't in my email link. Hi, Dave.
No.
Late.
Oh, you're not, you're early. Oh.
Is it 8:30?
We start at 8.
Oh, okay.
You're good. Okay. Same. With transportation and compliance, one has updated the drug and alcohol policy.
Okay.
Well, it's actually the anti-drug and alcohol misuse prevention policy. So I just need approval and then you guys to sign this. So there's the policies underneath that. There's nothing really major, no,
No differences, no
No.
changes.
no.
Is Leslie coming in today?
No, she's out of town. We'll go ahead and do a motion that you accept it, just that way there's not any. You're signing it.
And this is the same as the last one.
And yeah, and most generally, I think there might be some small changes, but updates.
Already effective.
It's okay.
Okay,
I'm
then
going to make a motion to.
move it.
Yeah.
The anti-drug.
Motion to approve the anti-drug and alcohol misuse prevention policy.
I'll second that. It's been moved and seconded to accept the anti-drug and alcohol misuse privacy policy. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed?
Sorry, yeah. We sign this one?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Hey, do you know, is Dennis going to come in early?
Pardon?
Is Dennis going to come in early too?
I'm not sure. I told him it starts at 8.
Yeah.
Did he sign it?
He stopped in yesterday and I told him just to come in when you were down, so.
Okay. Didn't shut my phone off, so I hope it won't be interrupted. But getting anything off.
Okay, that's fine. No worries. The Historical Society brought in a letter and it just talks about what they've been up to and doing.
You know, they got a grant from Midwest Energy. That's neat.
Them on the budget.
They are, yes. But they just want you to know what
What they
they're,
did.
yep. So that way you keep them in mind for future.
Excellent. Okay.
That's nice to know.
It's important for all of them to know what you're doing. Are you wanting to see if they're coming in, or if not, I'd like to request 10 minutes of executive session for non-elected personnel.
Let's,
It's up to you, whatever you'd like to do.
we need to ask Dave. If he's coming right in, we'll get them out of the way. If not, let's do the 10 minutes. I'll
Okay.
check with him.
Did your appointment go? Okay,
Yeah, the doctor was real happy. He said,
good,
everything looks good.
good.
Must be doing better. I forgot my cane. Oh, man,
Mhm.
long walk.
Oh, shoot.
And you want to 10 minutes
Yeah,
or?
non-elected personnel.
10 minutes?
Yes, if I could, please.
Motion for 10 minutes of executive session for non-elected personnel.
I'll second that motion. It's been moved and seconded to have 10 minutes executive session for non-elected personnel. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed?
Go ahead.
Make, yes, go ahead.
Well, I guess you gotta bring us back
Bring it
first.
I'll bring it, no decisions were made in executive session.
We're gonna go back for 5 more, sorry.
Yeah, I'll make a motion. We go into executive session for another additional 5 minutes.
I'll second that motion. It's been moved and seconded to go into executive session for 5 more minutes. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, We'll call the meeting back to order and no decisions were made in executive session. I don't know what to tell you on that. I mean,
We have to do the canvas at 8:45.
Oh, yeah, do what you guys gotta do. I didn't realize it was at 10. I didn't put a time on. I gotta be in McDonald's at 10, but I'll call them folks. I can wait, so I can wait, you guys.
well, the canvas will
We can reset. We can. It'll take about
Stick
10
around-
minutes
stick around
to
and-
get
and
it
we'll get
started,
you
and
in
then they can
earlier.
go count and we can go back
Okay.
in if you would like.
You have an idea close?
probably 9 o'clock would be my guess. Is-
Yeah, you could try. We could go for
Okay.
9. That's fine.
Appreciate it, guys.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, that's.
Cody, how are you?
Yeah, I'll leave it.
Oh, okay.
Were you?
Good. I just came because I had the wage agreement on the agenda. I don't need anything.
I don't have it on there. You're on the agenda. You can go if you'd like.
Yeah.
Can, but I'm not
You're on the agenda.
Did I miss?
Well, yeah, but then after I realized
Okay.
you're flooded,
That's the one reason I came down at 8:30, so.
You're fine.
might as well go. We need to
Okay.
fill time anyways. So.
Okay. So I have two, employee issues. I don't know. We need to go in executive session. One is this wage agreement of the new dispatcher.
Mhm.
That's number one. So I guess we can take care of that one right away.
You guys, well, already hired, but if you
Yeah,
agreed to
yeah.
hire, because I couldn't find that you guys had actually agreed to hire at such a rate, just that Cody had let you know that we'd had an applicant.
Yes, I'm happy with this. This is her second week here, and Trish is like, hey, we didn't talk about. It's like, I thought we did, but we didn't, but, so.
Yeah, well, I'll make a motion. We go with Rachel.
Kittle, sorry.
Rachel,
Mhm.
for the amount of $17.25 an hour.
I'll second that. It's been moved and seconded to hire Rachel Ketchel at $17.25 an hour at classification 2. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, all opposed. Working out good then?
And then I have a second employee, non-elected personnel, if we could discuss in executive session.
Good, 5 minutes.
5 minutes to take care of it.
5 minutes of executive session for non-elected. personnel.
Sorry. Dave.
I'll second that motion. It's been moved and seconded for 5 minutes executive session for non-elected personnel. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Sorry, I tried to
Hold
talk
on
fast.
just a moment.
Okay, we ready to go again?
We are ready.
We'll call the meeting back to order. No decisions were made in executive session.
All right, we ready? Okay. So we got you guys. These. Talked to you guys at the budget hearing of buying the vehicle this year to save us from buying one in 2027. We gotta do things. This is just for the F-150 that we always get. Like I said, the price is the same since it's a government bid. This is from Long MacArthur in Salina. I'm happy with the build sheet. I'm happy with the price. Like I said, the price is the price because it's the government.
And this is already ready. We don't have to wait.
No, we have to wait for it.
Oh,
So I could not find one like the magic one we found last year sitting on. I looked and I couldn't find anything. So this is the police version. The price after discounts is $53,991.
yeah, and it's all in your budget. We're good.
It's all my equipment reserve.
Yeah, we can. Yeah.
Make a motion, we purchase of, what year is it?
It will be a
26.
2026 pickup from
Long MacArthur.
Long MacArthur for the price of $53,991.
I'll second that motion. It's been moved and seconded to purchase a new police pickup from Long MacArthur for $53,991.00. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed? We need. Yeah, he does.
We have that.
We need to make a motion to bump and from attack to attack.
Make a motion to move it and roll up to a different class
Yeah, to attack.
to attack and with $1 an hour raise.
I'll second that. It's been moved and seconded to raise Ann up to a attack status with $1 an hour raise. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed? Did I say that right? No.
Yeah. Okay. So that's it. That's all I have for you gentlemen today. You too. All right, you guys.
I'll probably call you later.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you later too, but.
Yeah. Just give me a call.
Do you want to take a 4-minute break? Do you need to go to the restroom real quick while everybody
How long
comes
does
in?
Amanda be?
2 minutes?
Come on
Okay,
in.
come on in. That's fine.
2 minutes?
2 minutes. All right. I just have a couple things. I've got invoice from Tyler Technologies. That's the maintenance agreement for the Field Mobile, which is the software for the tablet. So when we're out data collecting, we can just enter it into the tablet and then it uploads into the computer. So, but it has our software so we can actually make the changes and then it uploads. It saves us a lot of time to have to come back in and data enter.
How much?
1925.
Tyler Technologies or just
Mhm.
Tyler?
Tyler Technologies.
That's,
There again, this is all in your budget.
Yep.
Make a motion, go with Tyler Technologies on an update. Is that what
It's just maintenance. Yeah, it's a yearly maintenance agreement with them.
Maintenance agreement.
I'll second that. It's been moved and seconded to go with Tyler Technologies for their maintenance agreement for 1925. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed?
Then the only other thing is I have a workshop in Norton on next week on the 25th. Just yep. Alrighty, that's all I have.
Thank you.
Yep, you too. Yep. Was under 2 minutes, maybe?
did good.
Thanks, guys.
Yep. Glad we've written that.
I'll pass these out. People can look over.
Yeah.
So we will need to convene as the Canvas Board of Commissioners, County Board of Canvassers.
This is been going on.
I know. And then you'll need to appoint Kelly Milliken to fill the the third seat of the Board of Canvassers. And then I will review the provisional ballots and then you guys can make your motion. I've got the sheet here. I'll go get it in a second. And then once that is done, then they will be excused to go count. So we can either stay or we can recess if
There's only
those
nine.
others are here.
Only 9 preliminary.
There's actually 12. There was 13 provisionals, but 9 are full count and 3 will be partial. Well, that is my suggestion.
Why we get them in here?
Do I need to come in or just?
I gotta stay off this coffee. The bathroom's too far away.
I was looking over there with him not here, knowing he's not gonna be here. Ellie,
Hi,
hi,
how are you?
good,
You
you?
brought your own coffee?
I can here. Go ahead and give this one of these. You can go ahead and sit up here. Pass that down first or something as a
Agenda?
follow through so she can make motions if she would like. Or second or whatever.
Hello, ladies.
Most appointed.
Dennis will be here tonight.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine. Ladies, you can sit in the pews. You don't have to sit up here.
You-
Because you guys are gonna be excused and go downstairs to count, so. Yeah, you just have to be.
Yeah, front row. More if you sit on,
Jill, yeah, both coming in, but you can go ahead. Right at 8:45, so.
We will call the, convene the Board of, County Board of Canvassers for canvassing.
Mhm. Okay.
We'll need a
Now-
motion to appoint Kelly, Board of
I
Canvassers.
make a motion to appoint Kelly Milliken to the Board of Canvassers.
I'll second that motion. It's been moved and seconded to appoint Kelly for Board of Canvassers. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed. Okay. All right.
I have the canvas report here. Take one and pass it down. So for the 2026 primary election, we had total registered voters was 2,013. Ballots cast at the polls early and election day was 636. 106 was cast here in person. Early voting, there were 371 ballots cast at the Peace Lutheran Church here in St. Francis and 159 ballots cast in Bird City. We had no late ballots, no hand counted ballots, anything like that. We mailed out 25 ballots by mail. 17 of those were returned and counted. So that gives us a total of 653 total ballots cast. There are 13 provisionals. Out of those 13, I am recommending that you count 12 of those. 9 are due to address changes within the same precinct. And 3 of those are address changes outside of a precinct. So all state and federal would count. County stuff would not due to their move of precincts. And we had one that was not registered in time before the books closed. So unfortunately, his ballot will not count. If you'd like to look at them, I can pass them through. This top stack is the 9, then there's 3, and then the 1. No? Okay. So I will just need a motion or approval for you to count 9 ballots in full and 3 in partial and deny the 1.
Make a motion that we
Count the 9 ballots
count the 9 ballots
and the 3 partials.
and the 3 partials and not the 1.
I'll second that motion. It's been moved and seconded to to count the 9 ballots, the 3 partial ballots and deny the 1 ballot. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed.
Ladies? Jill's gonna take you,
Thank you.
downstairs
ladies,
where it's
for
quiet
doing.
so that you can tally ballots.
Out of their way.
Out of their way. Yeah, I think we're supposed to. Go ahead and tell them. Yeah, probably better. Or I can walk down real quick. Just walk down real quick. Okay, my badge. Let me go let them in the office and then I will be right back out.
I get guard in here.
I will.
I'll guard you.
Get Cody. Kelly.
I'm tougher than Cody.
Gotta get your badge, Kelly. You don't want to go there.
I know.
I don't blame you.
I wouldn't want to mess with you. I'll put it that way. That smile is kind of.
Oh. My brother used to tell me that I was, he used to call me the mighty midget because I thought I was tougher than I was.
How is Debbie doing?
Okay, I guess. Haven't talked to him very much. He was I tried to call the other day and he was at the doctor, so.
You guys have someone that's interested in place? You probably can't say, but I understand that, and I'm just.
I'm hoping we do. Hi, Dennis. How are you?
Come on.
Go ahead and have a seat, bud. We'll get you up here in just a minute. Oh, over there real quick.
Okay.
Sorry. Everyone went okay?
I think so.
I've heard good things, so thank you.
You feeling better?
I never feel good, Dave. Not a big deal.
Take care of yourself and no.
100% true.
Body ain't what it used to be.
I think Willie's an antique too, aren't you?
I always tell everybody my goal is to be 100. So far, so good.
Okay, so if you want, you can,
You look nice this morning. You dressed all up, Marissa.
okay. You can recess or take a recess from the Board of Canvassers and convene back as the county
think that-
commission, and Kelly can go downstairs until I call, or she can hang out, whatever she'd like to do, if you would like to do
We
that.
should recess. You guys think
Yeah.
10 minutes?
How long it'll take?
Yes, sir.
Not very long.
Okay.
Make a motion to recess to the canvas for as long as it
Recess the
takes.
canvas board, yep, and then,
And we'll reconvene after that. Thank you, Kelly. Sorry.
because it'll take me, once they get done, I'll have to
You have to do stuff.
have them all in, and so it'll take a few minutes.
No worries.
Is this going to be executive session, guys?
It needs to be
Executive
open.
session?
I don't know how.
It can be open.
I think it needs to be open. I don't know how.
No, I don't have anything to hide. It's no problem. If people would like to be here, that's okay.
Okay.
So, first of all, I'd like to tell you, we have an empty chair. You guys got your hands full, and I wish you well in getting you another commissioner to help you out, because it's a load. So I just wanted to tell you that. I have a tough time remembering things, guys, and so I'm going to try to read this because it's tough to do, but it won't take long. I assume the recording of the fair board you've heard.
Yes.
Okay, you have. You haven't, okay. Cody has a copy of it, and we really need to have you do this before you make decisions. And anybody's welcome to hear it. I've got nothing to hide on there.
Is it all written down?
Right.
It's in-
No, it's on,
You're gonna get
it's
it.
on a recording.
Oh, okay.
Someone, the secretary recorded it for his thing, for his memory. Just wanted to state, never in my life of 79 years have I heard such filthy language coming out of three people directed towards me. And it had nothing to do with the Fair Board. Three people were Mary Bikeman, Sarah Mullins, and Martin Bikeman. I have volunteered to serve for several years, and I don't work for the Fair Board. I would like to think I work with them as a team, the way it's supposed to be. As the meeting got worse by these three people bullying the president, saying to him that he deserted us. And as I defended him, these three tried to bully me, and I regret stooping to their slimy pit and used some of their filthy language, because I felt that was the only way to get my point across and the only language they'd understand. Martin Bikeman started yelling, "I vote to remove Dave Wright from the Fair Board." His mother immediately yelled, "I second it." I then stood up, and before any more people voted, I just said, "I don't have time for this," and went out and slammed the door. As I was almost out of the building, Martin Bikeman came out, and I went outside to leave. When I was outside, I turned and told him he better not come outside or I would teach him to respect his elders. He yelled back, "Hey, somebody needs to record this. Dave is threatening me." Adam Aaronsdorf, who is on the board, opened the door from the meeting room, stepped out, but he didn't come down the hall. I only felt threatened by one person, that being Martin Bikeman. I turned my back and walked to my van and left. I would like a copy of the rules of the Fair Board. They don't seem to have them. They didn't give you any either.
I don't, never got a set of bylaws.
Because I've talked to past members and other people, and they said they didn't think the Fair Board members could remove you from the board, that it had to be the commissioners. Since you voted us in as we left our paper, and you say who can be on, which is fair. That's good enough. So also Mullins and the two Bikemen said I'd missed 3 meetings. It was in the bylaws that if you missed 3 meetings, you would be removed. As I've just stated, I've never seen a so-called bylaws of the Fair Board. If it does exist, I would like to see if there is anything about how you should conduct yourself. By the way, the two Bikemans, which I feel is a conflict of interest, and Sarah Mullins have also missed meetings. Lastly, I would like the commissioners, before they make any decisions to remove me from the Fair Board, to consider that I should not be the only one, and think about Mary Bikeman, Martin Bikeman, and Sarah Mullins, and they're very inappropriate and unprofessional by yelling, even screaming filth, and the way they conducted themselves. The president, Dennis Yinger, is resigning. 2 other people have resigned, and our treasurer resigned just before the meeting. They all told me it was because of Mary and Martin Bikeman and Sarah Mullins. I would like you consumers to take all these things into your decision on these 3 people who, in my opinion, should be removed for their conduct. As long as I'm able, I would still like to remain on the Fair Board and do my best to work with the remaining board to make the fair of 2027 better by all of us working together and not having 3 people bullying us. I can and will put this behind me no matter what happens to move forward. Thank you for your time.
So,
Is there any questions?
yeah, somebody reached out to me and that's how I got the audio. Would they change the meetings via text? Because you don't text, is what I've heard.
Yeah, and they changed. What is frustrating people is that they changed. We always had it on this first Monday of every month.
And I have the night's meeting,
Mm-hmm.
so we went to the second Monday. And that, but they change it back and forth.
They, meaning
They
Mary-
make
Mary and
the
Sarah.
rules when they want. They
Yeah.
just text that we got a mandatory meeting.
And
All
is
that.
it legal? Is it legal to vote by text?
I don't know.
I don't
I-
think that's
I
right.
don't-
You
it
should,
doesn't sound like it, but
you should be able to be at the meeting and conduct it as
Yeah,
you
but
people
the-
are conducting
As
your
far as
meetings.
the president's part of it, they don't inform me of nothing. They just call it and that's,
I haven't listened to the whole thing, but from
Okay.
what I've heard, something's got to change down there. They
Yeah,
cannot,
was very
people
unprofessional.
cannot go at a meeting, a public meeting, and use the foul mouth, F. I
Yes.
couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, you guys.
Well,
Yeah.
And that's all I can say
I
because
can handle it.
we're, we're on wounded knee because of what happened and we don't have a lawyer today. I want to look further into this.
Mhm.
I mean, Dennis, you're
The
down there.
whole thing that started, the whole thing is, there was several people asked me about some signs that for our pit pass and all that. I said, who made those signs? And they said, Sarah. And I go, they're really fancy printed signs. They're, I don't think she made them, but they're spelled wrong. Cheyenne spelled Chyeenne. And people ask me about that. And I brought that up, and Martin just flew off the handle. Oh, well, it's unfair for you to do. And
Mhm.
it's like,
It's very obvious there's a problem.
Mhm.
yes,
And Cody was in here earlier and says it's public record. Anybody can
Okay.
listen to that. And I encourage people to, and because we're on camera.
Well, if you're
I
not
do.
offended by
Mhm.
foul language, because you've
I
got
am.
to
I
be
don't,
able to.
I try
I am
not to.
too. I try to
sorry.
respect the ladies, but the ladies were using that.
yes.
And I'm
I-
sitting back going,
I don't
Good
think
Lord.
it was all on there, but we decided to pay the bills and that, and Sarah was just going off on Brandon.
I
Now
know.
Brandon's becoming a good friend of mine,
but he's
and
very
have
efficient.
to hear that.
He's very
About-
efficient.
I shut it off because I didn't like what I was hearing.
Oh, it's horrible.
My
yeah.
wife listened to it and she's like, anyway.
Ladies,
And I've been on the dark the whole thing. I was out of town.
you need to
Yeah,
listen
there's
to
been-
But
that.
I got my keys. I will retalk.
Wish you wouldn't, but that's. up
Dennis,
to you.
I beg you,
If
I need
it's
you,
a
man.
health issue because of the stress, I understand.
I begged him to come back Saturday to help with the demo, and I really appreciate you, brother. I really
You're down there
appreciate you.
mowing. I saw you coming up the
Yes.
street on your mower. You're doing a good job. I need to talk to Leslie. We need to do some talking as a commission.
Dennis
And we're-
has, I'd like to mention, Dennis has $1,400 worth of stuff that he paid for himself. And he's upset. He said, I don't care. I'm just walking out. And man,
Yeah.
you need to be paid. Everybody else gets paid.
Well,
The doggone it.
the commission, the commissioner's money is running low. I understand that.
Why would you pay for it?
You shouldn't, no, there's
Well,
certain monies.
No, but I mean, was it just something you
Gasoline
paid
and
for,
things
we're gonna
like
get
that.
reimbursed?
Gas for the mower, repairs on the mower, parts on the mower,
So
and
it's something that you should be.
flags
Yeah.
and
It should be.
paper towels for
Okay.
the thing.
So-
Are in there.
In our position, here's what happened, is I listened to it and I thought it was a different Sarah. And that's why I shut it off. And I was like, I thought I knew her better. I cannot believe this.
She's
And
a
then
school teacher. I feel sorry for the kids.
Then somebody told me who it actually was. And I don't
I
know.
know.
The simple thing is if we conducted a meeting that way, I mean,
Oh.
that's why I like it being on camera.
Yeah.
I really do,
Yeah.
for liability and everything else. All I can tell you is we're gonna look into this.
Okay.
Okay, I would like to bounce stuff off Cody and Leslie for
Okay.
this, okay?
Yeah.
As far as the bylaws, I think, were you in here? Was it Scott? When
It wasn't me.
we looked them
can
up
do-
one
we
time
can-
and Nick was in there.
Okay.
And it may have been my first term back in 13 through 17, but I know we've looked them up before. There was a question, but, Dennis, I'd take a step back and just kind of think about it and because we need good people on there. And then let's see what we can do. But, if you have to resign, I understand.
Yeah.
I do. So, but everything, the fair and everything is a neat thing for the kids. I mean, it's mainly for the kids. Let's be
I've been
honest.
on there, and I don't mean to brag. I've been on there longer than any of these people.
Well,
And I've tried to work with each one. And I've had people say, man, I can't handle Sarah and Martin and
There's so many of
Mary.
them that have left because of that. Gavin Cooper. left because of
I
that.
did talk to some of these people.
Brandon resigned.
I know, he's the one that called me Monday
Yeah.
morning.
He's done such a super job, guys. You need to hire him to do books. No offense. The rest of it, I tell you, I mean, help her then. He has that just beautifully, every folder for this, and this.
Yeah.
He's got the money sorted, counted. and
No,
he just
there's
left it
no
walked
need
away.
for that type of an attitude. And I think all meetings and all that needs to go through the president,
Yes.
not just around him.
This is off the subject, but when you're getting stressed out, which I can see you probably did, I was really worked up Monday and Tuesday because of Roger's passing.
Yes, I understand.
And
that.
I prayed about it, turned it over to God, and it was like, it's all lifted off.
I'm trying, brother. I'm trying.
Anyway,
And
we're a Christian community. We're gonna look into this, okay?
is it true that the commissioners do approve who gets on it, which is a good thing? We need to
Yes.
have that
On
because,
the parks board, on
on the fair board.
Fair board.
that you guys approve whoever gets there because you get some, and I don't mean to be mean, you get some druggie and he's a messed up all the time. He can't make decisions and we'd have this kind of inappropriate. I mean,
We try to make the best decisions we can with the information.
Is it also true that you can remove someone?
That I don't know.
Okay, that you can look into it with Leslie and see what she
There-
thinks. I understand she
has-
heard that too.
There's, the only thing is if this is allowed, it's only the one. We've had several that's missed 3 meetings.
But
And
I thought it was
There-
a road.
they're not after that, and they're after the Waltz kid too, and I think that's all
Well, I think the general
very
public
vindictive.
needs to listen to the audio. And that way, the people that have done this have some sort of remorse and they're accountable for it.
Yes.
Our meetings, that's why I just said, I like it for liability.
Mhm.
But there's been times where you're like, oh, and you're like, oh no, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
You gotta- you
Yeah,
gotta
if
protect
it was
yourself.
on, if these meetings were on, yes, exactly. If they were online, that would stop some of this too.
Well, and I think it's an open meeting, isn't it? I mean, I think any of the public can come in there and sit at that fair board meeting, and I think it would be a good thing. We also need to get the people that are on the paper to have them come. We used to.
Well, I still got a big
That
decision.
paper's, we've had
You
about
did.
them guys.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate your time, y'all, and I
I
just.
most probably won't be voted in president, but that's okay.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you, guys.
I don't want to stab my legs off.
Well,
Okay.
yeah,
Thank
we'll
you,
have to
Carissa.
get you, we'll have to get you crutches.
Well, I've got my cane. Sounds like it was.
It's not good. No. Come on up, Ryan. I think we still got time.
Yeah, we're good until they come up.
How are you today?
Good, how are you guys?
Good as can be.
Well, I just wanted to give you guys an update on several things that have been happening, so you guys are in the loop.
Mhm.
Our county mitigation plan, we did work on that at the end of 2025. That is with FEMA. We were supposed to hear back in February.
Mhm.
We still have not. So we're waiting on that. As soon as we hear back from FEMA, we'll make any changes that we need to, and then it'll come to you guys for approval. And so that helps us with hazard mitigation grants and different things, federal funding wise. So the summer has been very busy. We've had 17 event supports this year, which is pretty awesome. So with those, when there's big events going on, we meet with those that are coordinating the event to do some emergency planning, shelters, you know, if we have to evacuate an area that has a lot of people, how are we going to do that? So it just helps us kind of know in advance.
I
So
know it sure
something-
helped us out there at the Thresher Grounds, having you come in and explaining stuff to us.
Yeah, we just walk through a few scenarios and then that way if something happens, everybody kind of already knows what we're gonna do.
That's an awful lot of people that we're starting to get out there.
Yeah. So we hope that continues to increase, but 17 of them this summer has been a lot, which is really awesome. So we have the health and safety fair coming up that's being coordinated through the LAPC, and there's a committee doing that. We did submit a grant to the foundation to help with some of that expense for that, because we are going to be serving lunch. And so with that, it's the elementary students from St. Francis, Cheyenne, and the homeschool students. So it'll be out at the fairgrounds in September. And so we've got, I think there's like 15 different vendors, stations for the kids to go through. So that'll be pretty awesome. I think it's September 9th, I want to say.
Oh.
Yeah. So the fairgrounds they're opening the carnival again that Saturday of Labor Day. And so this will be the following week. So the fairgrounds.
Carnival again?
Yeah, for one day
They
on
used to do
Saturday.
it when I was a kid, they called it Heritage Days.
Yeah, we used to have Heritage.
Yeah. they
Yeah.
drove
We did it last
people
year
forward.
because they were rained out a number of times and decided to open it back up and it went over really well.
You said elementary school, homeschooled and who else?
Cheyenne and St. Francis.
Shannon, okay, Shannon and St. Francis.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
It's about 350 participants.
That's good.
Yeah. Mhm. For Kima, this year it's a week earlier. So I will be leaving on August 30th and return on September 3rd. I'll travel down on Sunday, be there Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. This year, in addition to, I'm still the commissioner with them, but also, as mentioned a while back, I was voted in as the regional representative for our Northwest Kansas region. So Thursday afternoon, I have to stay and do some stuff for that. So I also can do continuing ed at that conference to help with my certification renewal in 2027. So
Good.
The other thing I wanted to mention, it doesn't directly impact Cheyenne County, but it does with my 3-county job. The disaster funding, I just wanted to mention to you guys, this is taking a while. So I just received last week the final documentation to certify the funding from the I-70 pileup in Sherman County, which was back in March of 2025. So I just mentioned that for when we have big things happen, like the flooding over in Rollins County that we're working on right now. That process takes a long time. And so even though the county is shelling out money and those expenses right away, the money coming back can take quite a while. And through an auditor in Rollins County, it was mentioned that FEMA has up to 5 years to pay you.
Wow.
For this,
Wow.
for planning purposes, for planning purposes, I just wanted to mention that. And even everything that we submit, then, FEMA goes through and there's allowable costs. And so they kind of scrub it. And some of the stuff you submit may not be reimbursed. And it's a long process. So. And the last thing I wanted to mention was our MPG funding, which is our emergency management performance grant that we do annually. It again was slow. I think a lot of this has been with the federal government shutdown back at the end of 2025 has really delayed stuff. So we did receive our payment for 2025 in the amount of it was roughly $16,900. So that brought the total revenue for emergency management to $79,400. So glad to have that closed out.
16,900.
Okay. Sorry.
16, not 16,900.
16,900.
Okay.
What I thought you said, but I.
Okay, they brought it down to 79 what?
The total revenue was 79,400.
Sorry, I got tied up too.
No, it's okay. So yeah, and then I actually this week just received the stuff for 2026. So we'll be completing and submitting all that. So otherwise, that's just kind of a brief rundown of stuff that's been happening. So any questions for me?
Thank you for what you do.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
Hey, Cody, I kind of said on camera that people ought to listen to that. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Like I said, I didn't have time to get things put together before this meeting, but I'll have something put together by the next
I really appreciate
next
it.
meeting.
Now,
Okay.
how do I go by listening to this?
I can get it to you. It's open public record. I can get it to you.
I would get up to you.
Okay.
Thank you again.
Would it be better for whatever, if you give it to her and she gives it to him? Or
Yeah, I'll just
I
send
can do
it.
it that
that
way.
way it goes to the
I'll
clerk.
just send it right now.
Okay.
That way
All right.
she has.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you. Have a good weekend, bud.
guys need a recess or I'm gonna go find some.
I will go down and remind me when I get back and I'll send it to you. I'm
Okay,
gonna,
we'll take a quick
Will, are you
recess.
okay? You need?
Yeah, I'm good.
You'll add one small cup of coffee.
Yeah, I'm trying.
I was talking to Willie,
Oh,
Hold on.
you know.
Bathroom's too far away.
Make arrangements up.
Well,
We'll just,
now,
I'll
but
just stand out.
you know
outside.
what? And
It's,
I
it's
drink too
open.
much.
It's-
Yeah, I
it's
drink
fine.
too much anyway.
Let me check with Joel and see if we've got anything. Let me run down and I'll go back. Well, if they understand it, don't, it's fine, just. I can go see if Steve's are.
sure. That'd be great. Thank you.
This camera off.
Everything's on.
It's still on. $9:30 last night from Colorado.
Sorry, what did you say on the Colorado?
Huh?
What did you say on the Colorado?
They said I didn't get home until 9:30 from there.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry. That is. What part, where did you go? in?
Fort Collins.
Oh,
My sister, most of my family lives in Brighton, but
yeah.
I want to hear. Hey, yeah.
Very sure. So I'm sending you this. If you don't get all of them.
Okay.
Go ahead and have a seat. Steve, how are you?
Good, Brett, how are you?
Hanging in there, bud.
Steve,
Steve, I'm sending something real quick. I'm here. You're fine. Sorry. I'll be right there. Um. Sorry about that.
Fuel, hoping to make it through the end of the month.
Excuse me, guys, I'm sorry to interrupt. How many copies you want? I'll have Jill make.
Make 3 or 4,
Okay.
please. Thank you.
Thanks, Dave. I don't. I got
I didn't need that.
That's okay. All right. Tire starts.
We've had to do some repairs on both our skid steers, Golden Bridge and then 607, unit 607. Kind of the same thing as a control module, and then also did some service work on it. Berry tractor for $1,139. Um, on repairs and service,
That was so much.
$1,539.91. And that's with solid waste.
Little waste berry tractor.
Yeah. That's why it doesn't show up on this one.
Couldn't pay that.
Paid, who would that pay?
Berry tractors.
Berry Tractor.
And it's under
Make a
solid waste.
motion, we pay Berry Tractor $1,539.95 for repair for the skidster.
91, right?
Yeah. 81 cents. Yeah.
I'll second that motion. It's been moved and seconded to pay Berry Tractor $1,539.91 out of solid waste for skid steer repairs. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed?
And the one on here, that's a separate, those are like 5 different invoices on here. That's, so there's,
Okay.
that's why that's,
Yeah.
they're just those are all, that's a cumulative amount on there. That's not just a single, solid waste one was. Any other questions on that? I think the only other item I have today is gonna be submitting a letter of resignation from Will Orton as a mechanic. I want to see him go. I think he's done a good job, but
Is he going to work for his dad?
he's gonna go full-time farming, yeah.
Going to put something on the paper.
Yes.
Here.
As soon as we can. Get an announcement out.
You doing?
Good.
Been fishing?
A little bit,
Good.
but I haven't had much luck though.
Get an old phone. One of those old, we can try that.
Oh, yeah, that's what I need, I think.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
A lot of fishing for only 2 or 3 fish.
Last time we went up to Trenton, it was kind of that way too.
I've been hearing.
But there was one bass that was caught off the dock when I was unloading the boat and then.
Make a motion to accept the resignation from Will Orton.
I'll second that motion. It's been moved and seconded to accept the resignation letter from Will Orton. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed?
All I have for you today. Okay.
That's all.
Yeah, that's it. You too, Brad. You guys take care. You too.
Yeah, we got through everybody. We'll just have to wait until they're done downstairs, which I didn't think it would be too much longer.
Well,
Do you want to go into recess until they come out?
let's have 5 minutes executive session for non-elected personnel.
Okay, hold on.
Sorry.
No, I just gotta go down here where I'm like,
Motion for 5 minutes of executive session for non-elected personnel.
I'll second that. It's been moved and seconded to have 5 minutes executive session for non-elected personnel. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
all right, I'll see you. Hold on.
Crazy with the way these
That's what we
things
gotta
take
talk.
place.
We'll call the meeting back to order. No decisions were made in executive session.
They should, I would think they would be getting close to being done. Do you want to just go out and recess until they're
Sure.
can convene?
Oh, I hear him. Oh, maybe not. Whatever, Becky. I saw a picture on Facebook, and it was Donnie crying, Thaddeus, and Roger.
Oh,
it was
wasn't that the
so
cutest
cool.
picture? I saw that too. It took me a minute to kind of
I,
look at it, but
you
okay.
talk about three ornery guys. Yeah.
Just call a recess until
Motion for recess until the
canvassers.
canvas people are ready to reconvene.
How'd it go? How'd it go?
Gee,
Good, I guess. I just went back down to my own.
So just reconvene as the board of officers.
We will call the meeting back to order as the Board of Canvassers to certify the results of the August 4th, 2026 election.
We don't need to wait for them.
No.
No.
You are the board of canvassers.
Oh, how do we do that?
We just need a motion to certify the results from the August 4th primary election.
Certify the results of the election.
I'll second that. It's been moved and seconded to certify the votes from the August 4th, 2026 election. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed?
I don't think. Need a motion to adjourn this and reconvene as the board of commissioners, and then you can adjourn the board of commissioners.
For the boss.
Yeah.
Would make a motion to adjourn the canvassing committee meeting.
Make a motion to adjourn the canvassing meeting.
I'll second that. It's been moved and seconded to adjourn the canvassing meeting. All in favor signify by saying aye.
I
Aye. All opposed?
make a motion to adjourn the commissioner meeting.
I'll second that. It's been moved and seconded to adjourn the Cheyenne County Commissioner meeting. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed?
Thank you, gentlemen. I
Kelly, thank
apologize
you.
for the delay.
It's okay.